Hello students, in the last class we have completed the principles of the insurance, in which we have studied the 7 types of principles of insurance. Okay, the first principle of insurance is the principle of the utmost good faith. Second is principle of insurable interest. Third is principle of indemnity. Fourth one is principle of contribution. Fifth is principle of subrogation. Sixth one is principle of causa proxima. And the seventh and the last one is principle of mitigation of the loss. Okay. In the last class we have already studied. So in the today's class we will move to the further topic. And the further topic is what is insurance and assurance. Okay, let's start. Generally, the term insurance and assurance are considered the same thing, but these two are not synonymous. These two are different in meaning. Assurance refers to a contract in which the sum assured is bound to be paid sooner or later. In the case of insurance, the sum assured is paid only when insured suffer a peculiar loss. Okay. Yes, for example, in case of fire insurance, the compensation is given to the insured only when he suffer a loss due to fire. Okay, the contract of life insurance is a contract of assurance because in this contract the insurer is in this contract the insurer is bound to pay the compensation either at the death of the insured or on expiry of the time period of a policy, is whichever comes earlier. Okay, the term insurance is used when the risk is uncertain, as fire may break out and it may not also. In assurance, the risk is certain, as a person has to die sooner or later. In other words, the term insurance is used where compensation is guaranteed to be paid only on the happening of an event, whereas in assurance the payment of compensation is certain. Okay, it's so simple. We have very well, we have already used the only one term, that is insurance, and we never know and assure as a assurance we also take both of them, that they are synonym means insurance means assurance and assurance means insurance. But in the when we talking about in the terms of business as well as the insurance term, the both one has the different meaning. Okay, assurance refers to a contract in which the sum assured is bound to be paid sooner or later. In the case of insurance, the sum assured is paid only when insured suffer a particular or peculiar loss. Okay, एश्योरेंस एंड द इंश्योरेंस दोनों में बेसिक डिफरेंस ये है. एश्योरेंस का क्या है कि कोई भी इंश्योरेंस कंपनी क्या है, वो बाउंड है, वेदर वो इवेंट हैपन हो या ना हो. बट इन केस ऑफ इंश्योरेंस द सम एश्योर्ड इज पेड ओनली व्हेन इंश्योर्ड सफ़र अ पेक्युलर लॉस. और इंश्योरेंस में क्या है कि वो कोई भी इंडिविजुअल तभी उसको कॉम्पनसेशन मिलेगा जब वो इवेंट हैपन होगा. इन केस नहीं हुआ तो इन दैट केस वो अमाउंट उसको नहीं मिलेगा. फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल, जैसे हम लोग इंश्योरेंस कराते हैं, कार इंश्योरेंस कराते हैं, फायर इंश्योरेंस कराते हैं, तो फॉर दी 1 ईयर और दी 2 ईयर, इन केस 2 ईयर में एक बार भी आपके यहाँ फायर नहीं हुए या आपकी कार स्टोल नहीं हुई, दैट मीन्स आपको आफ्टर 2 ईयर्स वो जो मनी है वो कोलैप्स हो जाएगा, वो आपको वापस नहीं मिलेगा. बट इन द केस ऑफ एश्योरेंस इट इज़ बेसिकली डील विद द लाइफ इंश्योरेंस, कि अगर उसकी मैच्योरिटी पीरियड हो गया, आपने 5 ईयर्स का इंश्योरेंस लिया है, लाइफ इंश्योरेंस फॉर दी एनी इंडिविजुअल्स लाइफ. ओके, मैंने 5 ईयर्स की इंश्योरेंस एश्योरेंस पॉलिसी ली है, ओके, पॉलिसी लिया है, तो अगर 5 ईयर्स बाद भी मैं लाइव हूँ, मेरी डेथ नहीं होती है, तो भी क्या है, वो मेरे को मनी वो वापस मिलेगा ही मिलेगा, इधर मेरी डेथ होती है या चाहे नहीं होती है, ठीक। इट इज़ द बेसिक डिफरेंस बिटवीन द एश्योरेंस एंड इंश्योरेंस। आई थिंक इससे आप लोग क्लियर हो गए होंगे कि इंश्योरेंस का मतलब यही है कि कोई भी हमें सम जो है अमाउंट ऑफ मनी तभी मिलेगा जब कोई इंडिविजुअल उस जिस चीज़ के लिए उसने इंश्योरेंस कराया है वो इवेंट हैपन होता है तब मिलेगा। बट इन द केस ऑफ एश्योरेंस उसमें ये कॉन्ट्रैक्ट होता है कि द सम एश्योर्ड इज़ बाउंड टू बी पेड सूनर और लेटर, कि वो 5 ईयर्स हो गया बट उसकी डेथ नहीं होती है तो भी उसको अमाउंट मिलेगा। अब अगर डेथ उसकी हो जाती है तो ये तो क्या है, ये तो उसके लिए किसी भी इंश्योरेंस कंपनी के लिए एकदम मैंडेटरी है कि उसको सम ऑफ अमाउंट क्या करना पड़ेगा, पेड करना पड़ेगा, ओके। नाउ फॉर एग्जांपल, in the case of fire insurance, the compensation is given to the insured only when he suffer a loss due to fire, okay। जब उसको लॉस हो रहा है ड्यू टू फायर, in that case he or she will able to get the compensation, okay। The contract of life insurance is a contract of the assurance because in this contract the insurer is bound to pay the compensation either at the death of the insured or the expiry of the time period of the policy which is comes earlier, okay। ठीक, सिंपल सा वही कि एश्योरेंस में क्या है कि इंश्योरर जो है जिसने इंश्योरेंस की फैसिलिटी या इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी दी है वो क्या है, वो बाउंड है इन दैट केस अगर उसकी डेथ होती है या उसकी मैच्योरिटी जितने पीरियड का था, 5 ईयर्स का था, 10 ईयर्स का, तो वो पॉलिसी लिया था, उसकी मैच्योरिटी हो गई, एक्सपायरी हो गई, तो वो अमाउंट उसको पेड होगा ही होगा, इधर उसकी डेथ होती है चाहे नहीं होती है। 10 ईयर हो गया, दैट मीन्स उसको वो अमाउंट क्या हो जाएगा, मिल जाएगा, ठीक है। उसने कोई भी इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी अगर कोई लेता है तो क्या है, स्टार्टिंग उसने किया 5,000 10,000, तो हर मंथली और क्वार्टरली हाफ ईयरली उसको एक प्रीमियम अमाउंट को फिल करना पड़ता है कि पेड करना, उसी से ये जो प्रोसेस होता है वो कंटिन्यू रहता है, ओके। सो द टर्म इंश्योरेंस इज़ यूज्ड व्हेन दिस रिस्क इज़ अनसर्टेन एज फायर में ब्रेक आउट एंड इट मे नॉट ऑल्सो, ओके। तो जो इंश्योरेंस टर्म है वो कब क्यों यूज़ करते हैं, बिकॉज इसमें रिस्क क्या है, अनसर्टेन है, एज क्या फायर लग भी सकती है और फायर नहीं भी लग सकती है, सो इट इज़ टोटली अनसर्टेन। इन एश्योरेंस द रिस्क इज़ सर्टेन, ओके। इसमें क्या है, सर्टेन है, रिस्क होगा ही होगा, आज नहीं तो कल अगर डेथ नहीं भी होती है तो वो मेरे को जो भी अमाउंट मैंने पेड किया था वो मेरे को वापस मिलेगा ही मिलेगा। In other words, the term insurance is used where compensation is guaranteed to be paid only on happening of the event, okay। जब कोई event happen होगा, in that case guarantee है कि वो amount मेरे को मिलेगा, whereas in assurance the payment of compensation is certain। In the case of assurance, the payment of the compensation is certain so that any individual who is taken the insurance policy, he is definitely paid by the insurer, okay। He is definitely paid by the insurer whether the event is happened or not happened, okay। So it is the basic difference between the insurance and the assurance। Now you are the commerce student, आगे से अगर आपके सामने कोई ऐसे वो हो सकता है कि ये फायर इंश्योरेंस क्या है, एश्योरेंस है, तो आप यहाँ पे इसको क्या कर सकते हैं, आप उसको बता सकते हो कि नहीं, बोथ आर डिफरेंट थिंग। सो बीइंग अ कॉमर्शियन, नाउ यू आर responsible to differentiate both of them in front of other also, okay। Now let's see some difference between the insurance and the assurance, okay। It is insurance and it is assurance। In contract of the insurance, the insured must suffer a damage or loss to claim the compensation। In contract of assurance, the sum assured is bound to be paid whether insured suffer a loss or not, okay। In that case, इसमें क्या है कि डैमेज और लॉस होगा, in that condition he is liable to be paid by the insurer। बट इन द केस ऑफ एश्योरेंस यहाँ पे क्या है, एकदम डेफिनेटली 100% है कि वो इवेंट हैपन होता है चाहे नहीं होता है, ही विल पेड फॉर दैट अमाउंट. Second is the insurance. The term insurance is used when risk is uncertain or may not happen. So the term insurance is too much uncertain because it may be happened or it may not be happen. The term assurance is used when risk is certain and it is bound to be happen. Okay. So it is the very certain and it is bound to be happen कि होगा चाहे नहीं होगा वो अमाउंट मेरे को मिलेगा ही मिलेगा. थर्ड वन इज इन assurance the compensation is paid only on the happening of the event. When event is happened, in that case the insured get the amount of the compensation. Okay. In assurance the compensation is paid whether the event happen or not. It is basically depend upon the happening of the event, whether event happen or not happen, the insured get the loss of the compensation, or whether it is being a loss or not loss, but he is definitely get the compensation value. In this case insurance, the example is fire insurance and the marine insurance. In the assurance, the example is life insurance. Okay, now you get the difference between the insurance and the assurance. Okay, now the next topic is what are the types of the insurance. So insurance contract are of following types. First one is life insurance, second one is fire insurance, third one is marine insurance, and the fourth one is health insurance. Okay, so insurance, we have go through the table, that is insurance is further divided into life insurance, fire insurance, marine insurance, and health insurance. In life insurance it is subdivided into two, that is whole life assurance policy and endowment life assurance policy. We will discuss in further. Fire insurance is specific policy, double insurance, reinsurance. Okay, 3-1. In the case of marine insurance, it is of cargo, hull, and the freight insurance. Okay, these are of marine insurance, and the last one is health insurance. Okay, what are the types of the insurance? There is 4 type of the insurance. First one is life insurance, second one is fire insurance, third one is marine insurance, and the fourth one is health insurance. So further that 4 are further divided into life insurance is divided into whole life assurance policy, endowment life assurance policy. Fire insurance is further divided into 3, specific policy, double insurance, and reinsurance. Marine insurance is further divided into 3, cargo, hull, and freight insurance, and the health insurance. Now we will discuss all of them one by one. Okay, first is life insurance. Okay, the life insurance is related with the 2 type of risk. Okay, the life insurance is basically related to the 2 type of risk. First one is risk of dying too early and risk of dying too late. Generally people take life insurance policy when they have the fear of dying too early. Okay, then to provide financial support to their family they take life insurance policy. Sometimes people take life insurance policy to get financial support and economic independence during their old age. When people think of living too late, then to get some financial support during old age, also the insurance policy is taken. In life insurance, the sum assured is paid at the death or on maturity period, whichever comes earlier. We have already studied in the difference between the insurance and assurance. If a person dies early, his family gets compensation amount, and if a person survives, then he she himself herself can get the policy amount. Okay, In life insurance, the insured has to pay a fixed amount of premium, and in return, the compensation is assured at his death or the maturity period, whichever comes earlier. For fixing the premium amount, the insurance company rely on the statistics of the mortality or the morbidity. It is hard to predict when a person will die, so insurance company rely on the statistic data for fixing the premium amount. In life insurance contract, the premium can be paid monthly, quarterly, half yearly or the annually, and the insurer pays the policy amount at the death or on expiry of a specific time period, which is also called the maturity time of policy. The principle of indemnity, principle of contribution, and the principle of subrogation are not applicable to the life insurance policy. Okay, it's all about the life insurance. Okay, now understand what it is saying, that the life insurance is related to the two type of risk. Okay, in life insurance two types of risk are occurred, that the risk of dying too early, कि किसी की डेथ क्या, कि कोई लाइफ इंश्योरेंस क्यों लेता है, कि लाइफ रिस्क ऑफ डाइंग टू अर्ली, कि उसको रिस्क है कि बहुत जल्दी उसकी डेथ हो जाएगी, और रिस्क ऑफ डाइंग की टू लेट, कि उसकी जो डेथ है वो बहुत लेट में होगी। तो दोनों टाइप के रिस्क की वजह से ही वो क्या करता है, इंश्योरेंस लेता है। जनरली पीपल टेक इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी व्हेन दे हैव फियर टू डाइंग टू अर्ली। ओके, generally people take the insurance policy when they have the fear that they will dying too early, so then to provide financial support to their family they take the life insurance policy. In that case उन्हें fear जो होता है, उस fear को remove करने के लिए वो अपनी ये सोचते हैं कि अगर वो अपनी लाइफ का इंश्योरेंस करा लेंगे तो जो भी फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट होगा वो उनकी फैमिली को मिल जाएगा। फॉर एग्ज़ाम्पल, अगर मेरी फैमिली है, मैंने क्या किया, लाइफ इंश्योरेंस कराया, मेरी क्या हो जाती है, डेथ हो जाती है, इन दैट केस वो अमाउंट क्या हो जाएगा, वो मेरी फैमिली को मिल जाएगा। तो उनकी जो भी बेसिक नेसेसिटीज़ हैं उससे क्या हो जाएगी, फुलफ़िल हो जाएगी। इन दैट केस कोई भी इंडिविजुअल क्या सोचता है कि वो लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी को ले ले। Sometimes people take life insurance policy to get financial support and economic independence during their old age. और समटाइम्स ये भी होता है कि कोई इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी इसलिए लेता है कि फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट भी उसका रहे एज वेल इकोनॉमिक इंडिपेंडेंट रहे। मीन्स कि ओल्ड एज होने के बाद उसको किसी के ऊपर डिपेंडेंट ना रहना पड़े। इन दैट केस कोई भी इंडिविजुअल लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी लेता है कि इन फ्यूचर क्या हो सकता है उसके जो चिल्ड्रन है उसको न रखना पसंद करें। दैट केस अगर उसके पास इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी रहेगी तो उसका जो भी है एक फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट बना रहेगा एज वेल एज इकोनॉमिक इंडिपेंडेंसी भी वो भी मेंटेन रहेगी। सो इस केस के वजह से भी, इस कंडीशन की भी वजह से कोई भी इंडिविजुअल क्या सोचता है कि वो इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी ले ले। व्हेन पीपल थिंक ऑफ लिविंग too late, then they to get the financial support during old age also the insurance policy is taken. Okay, if the people think that they will live too late, then go to get some financial support, and that in that condition also they take the some insurance policy during the old age also the insurance policy is taken. So insurance policy is also taken at the same time. In life insurance, the sum assured is paid at the death or the maturity of the period, whichever comes earlier. Okay, लाइफ इंश्योरेंस की कंडीशन में क्या होता है कि जो भी प्रीमियम का अमाउंट है वो क्या है, जो भी सम एश्योर्ड मनी है जो उसने प्रीमियम में दिया है वो मनी क्या हो जाता है, या तो उसकी डेथ हो गई तब पूरा उसको रीपे हो जाता है, एज वेल एज जब उसकी उस इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी की मैच्योरिटी हो जाती। मीन्स अगर उसने 5 ईयर्स का लिया, 5 ईयर्स कंप्लीट हो गए तो जो भी अमाउंट है वो क्या हो जाएगा, उसको वापस मिल जाएगा। इट टोटली डिपेंड्स अपॉन दी विच वन कम्स फर्स्ट, कि कौन सा पहले हुआ, किसकी डेथ हुई या मैच्योरिटी पीरियड कंप्लीट हो गया। इफ़ अ पर्सन डाइज अर्ली हिज फैमिली गेट्स कॉम्पनसेशन अमाउंट। ओके, अब उसकी क्या हो जाती है, मैच्योरिटी पीरियड के पहले ही उसकी डेथ हो जाती है तो जो भी कॉम्पनसेशन का अमाउंट है वो उसकी फैमिली को मिल जाएगा. एंड इफ़ अ पर्सन सर्वाइव देन शी हिमसेल्फ हरसेल्फ कैन गेट द पॉलिसी अमाउंट. और अगर उसकी लाइफ है और उसकी मैच्योरिटी पीरियड एंड हो गया है तो जो भी अमाउंट है, सम अमाउंट क्या है जाएगा, पॉलिसी का अमाउंट, वो उसको मिल जाएगा. ठीक. सो इन लाइफ इंश्योरेंस द इंश्योर्ड हैज़ टू पे फिक्स्ड अमाउंट ऑफ प्रीमियम. ओके. लाइफ इंश्योरेंस में क्या होता है, कोई भी इंडिविजुअल जिसने लिया है उसको एक फिक्स्ड अमाउंट ऑफ प्रीमियम, जो अमाउंट होता है उसको क्या करना पड़ता है, पेड करना पड़ता है. एंड इन रिटर्न द कॉम्पनसेशन इज़ एश्योर्ड. और उसके रिटर्न में उसको कॉम्पनसेशन क्या मिलता है, उसको कॉम्पनसेशन इज़ एश्योर्ड किया जाता है जब भी उसकी डेथ हो गई या तो मैच्योरिटी पीरियड ओवर हो गया, एट हिज डेथ और एट दी मैच्योरिटी पीरियड, विच एवर कम्स अर्लियर. जो भी पहले आएगा उसको क्या मिल जाएगा, वो अमाउंट वापस मिल जाएगा. Okay. For fixing the premium amount, the insurance company rely on the statistics of the mortality and morbidity. Okay. Premium amount कोई भी इंश्योरेंस कंपनी फिक्स करने से पहले ही वो क्या देखती है कि इंश्योरेंस कंपनी हैव फेथ और द ट्रस्ट ऑन द स्टैटिस्टिक्स ऑफ द मॉर्टेलिटी, कि उसकी स्टैटिस्टिक्स को चेक करती है कि उसकी डेथ किसके थ्रू हुई है, कि उसकी जो भी उसके रिलेशन में उसके रिलेटेड जितनी भी इंफॉर्मेशन है, एज वेल एज जो भी इसके रिलेटेड है कि उसकी इलनेस से डेथ हुई है या किसी और प्रॉब्लम से डेथ हुई. तो इट इज़ ऑल्सो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी क्या करती है, उस पर ट्रस्ट करती है कि अगर इंश्योरेंस उसने लिया है प्रीमियम अमाउंट उसी के अकॉर्डिंग क्या होता है वो डिसाइड होता है. इट इज़ हार्ड टू प्रिडिक्ट व्हेन अ पर्सन विल डाई, सो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी रिलाई ऑन द स्टैटिस्टिकल डेटा फॉर फिक्सिंग द प्रीमियम अमाउंट. ओके. ये क्या हो जाता है, ये प्रिडिक्ट करना वेरी बहुत कॉम्प्लिकेटेड वर्क हो जाता है कि व्हेन अ पर्सन विल डाई, जब कोई पर्सन की डेथ हो जाएगी, सो इंश्योरेंस कंपनी रिलाई ऑन द स्टैटिस्टिकल डेटा, कि वो कंपनी क्या है वो बस उसी स्टैटिस्टिकल डेटा जो भी दिया है उसी पे ही वो उसको क्या करे, ट्रस्ट करे फॉर द फिक्सिंग द प्रीमियम अमाउंट. प्रीमियम अमाउंट को फिक्स करने के लिए किसी भी इंश्योरेंस कंपनी के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा टिपिकल हो जाता है कि वो जो भी डेटा उसके पास गिवन है वो उस पर क्या करे, पूरा फुल फेथ एज वेल एज ट्रस्ट करे. इन लाइफ इंश्योरेंस पॉलिसी कॉन्ट्रैक्ट द प्रीमियम कैन बी पेड मंथली. ओके. You know very well, we have already studied this line that when the premium is paid, it can be paid in the quarterly, monthly, half yearly, annually. So it is based on the insured, which kind of insurance policy he has taken and which kind of premium to pay the premium amount he has or she has to taken. And the insurer pays the policy amount at the death on the expiry of a specific time period, which is also called the maturity time period of the policy. Okay. So insurer also pays all the amount of his premium and policy amount whenever any insured has faced the death as well as the expiry of the specific time period. So it is called the amount which is paid to the insured is called the policy amount, or also called the maturity time of policy. The principle of we have already studied 7 principles. In the case of life insurance, the principle of indemnity, principle of contribution, and principle of contribution subrogation is not applicable to the life insurance policy. Okay. So it is the life insurance policy. And the next one is, what are the main elements of the insurance? Okay. The first main element of the life insurance are the contract of the life insurance is the contract of the utmost good faith. It is the first principle of the insurance, that whenever any individual has taken the insurance policy, they must have the utmost good faith with the insurer. The assumed should be honest and they must disclose all material fact about her health to insurer. Okay. Any individual, any insured must disclose all the information, all the secrecy to the insurer, that all the material fact which is related to him. So he or she can't be hide anything, can't be take the any confidentiality as well as the secrecy with the insurer. So first principle is followed here, that the principle of utmost good faith. Next one is the insurable interest must be present. Okay, the insurable interest must be present at the time of taking policy. Whenever he has taken the insurance policy, the interest of the any insured should be there. Okay, it doesn't mean that he has not taking any interest. Somebody says that take insurance policy, so he has taken. No, there should be interest with him or her, so that he has taken the insurance policy. Okay, whenever he has taken the policy, but insurable interest at the time of maturity is not necessary, because it is the totally depend upon the whenever any individual is taking or initiative any some kind of duty or the degree. So in that condition, there is interest should be there. Third is life insurance is a contract is life insurance contract is not a contract of indemnity. Okay, it is the not the cause of the, it is not a contract of the indemnity. The life of human being cannot be compensated. Okay, the life of, we know very well, we can compensate the any good and services, but we can't compensate the any human life. Okay, so that's why the in this case, in the case of life insurance, principle of indemnity is not applicable. The life of human being cannot be compensated. That is why the amount payable in life insurance on the health of the assured is fixed in advance. Okay, so the amount which is payable on the expiry of the any policy or the death of the any individual is fixed earlier. Okay, in advance. So it doesn't mean that the when any death of the any individual is happened, so that so that the insurance company will decide the what will be the amount that has to be paid to the insured. So it is the in this, the principle of indemnity is not applicable, so the amount which is paid to the insured is fixed in the advance. Okay, so it's all about the today's class. What we have studied in today's class, we have studied what is the insurance and what is the assurance. Now we are easily understand the what is the basic difference between the insurance and the assurance. Assurance refers to the in which any individual and any contract is the bounded to be paid sooner or the later. But in the case of insurance, the sum assured is paid only when there is happening of the event. Okay, in that case, the insurance company will pay it. So in the insurance, the term insurance, in which it is the uncertain, risk is uncertain, but in the case of assurance, risk is certain. In assurance, compensation is paid only when there is happening of the event. In the assurance, compensation is paid whether the event happens or not. The example of the insurance is fire insurance, marine insurance. Example of assurance is the life insurance. Okay, now what we have studied, that types of insurance. There are 4 types of insurance: life insurance, fire insurance, marine insurance, and health insurance. Then the life insurance is also further divided into 2: whole life assurance policy, endowment life insurance policy. Fire insurance subdivided into 3: specific policy, double insurance, and the reinsurance. Marine insurance is divided into 3: cargo, hull, and freight insurance, and the health insurance. And we have already studied the what life insurance, and what are the we studied that the life insurance is basically related to the 2 types of the risk: when the risk of the dying too early and when the risk of the dying too late. For in this, the principle of indemnity, principle of contribution, principle of subrogation is not applicable, but principle of utmost good faith, principle of insurable interest is applicable in the case of life insurance. The further we will study it in the next class. And till now, I think that till now you are able to understand the what is the basic difference between the insurance and assurance. Okay, so thank you.